that there's a footprint for office right now. It's not going to be used the same way as it was going to be used before. Buildings aren't going to be amenitized the same way as they were before. And there's a variety of buildings that will literally be viewed as obsolete. But now we're seeing over the last 12 to 18 months a pathway to what buildings are going to exist, what markets are going to be healthy, and even what buildings within certain markets are going to be healthy. We also see a pathway for how the buildings need to look and need to operate for employees to come back. There is definitely a semblance of amenitizations that are happening in buildings, recapitalizations that take into account that workers may not be coming back 5 times a week. Everybody's trying to adapt to a hybrid model. That hybrid model has been here in New York City, I would argue, for around the last 18 months, and we have absolutely seen the effects of that. Buildings along Park Avenue, buildings along 6th Avenue aren't 90% leased, they're 95% leased, and they're leased at rates that we never thought would have been achievable. And the reason for that is if you're taking some buildings that have been deemed obsolete, if you're taking some buildings that have been deemed good for office to residential conversion, you have a healthy amount of space that's been taken offline, you have a good economy, you have work from home that has been called back to the office. And what we are seeing is that if you have the right building, if that building is amenitized the right way, if that building is across or near or close to transportation, then that building will be a winner in all of this. If you take into account that some of those buildings have been massively recapitalized, CapEx going into these buildings to create new buildings, to make old buildings new again, and on occasion you're actually able to lend off of a reset basis. So we are seeing ample amount of opportunities where a building 5 years ago may have been worth $100, it's been remarked to $70, and we're now able to lend off that $70 basis. So there's just a wonderful combination right now of reasonably good fundamentals, a reasonably good economy, and a pathway to lend on reset values for office in this kind of new paradigm.